Block your ears. Hey, hey, hey. G'day, USA and everywhere else around the world. This is Jonesy, Radio Jonesy, aka Outback Tasmania. And as usual, we've got the friend of the channel, the guru, who's got the knowledge and the information we all want to hear. Hey, Shawnee, how are we going? Welcome in, Shawnee Rose.
I am so happy to be here hanging out with my buddy, and I brought you a gift, Jonesy. Are you ready for it?
A gift.
I brought you a
Hang on.
gift. Oh,
Let me bigify.
Okay. Here
Here we
is your
go.
gift today. So this was picked in town in the rental property yard with all the volunteers. This isn't the ones from the garden property. Now see how some are open and some are not? You see that right there?
Yep.
There is a
certainly do.
trick to that for, like, floralists. How do you say that word? You pick them before they're open, like, at this stage, because then they'll open in the vase, right? So I
Yep.
brought you flowers.
Oh, geez. Must be the first for me. Nice, very nice. You know, my daughter, when she graduated, she got given a bunch of flowers and also a forever keepsake, which was a handcrafted, knitted, or not knitted. What do they call it when they make the sunflower? It's like crocheted. Is that the word?
Might be.
Yeah, it looks lovely, but the son-in-law said, well, this is to keep forever, and these are the flowers that were going to die in about a week. You know, like.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. This is Johnny and welcome in. Each and every one of you. Can you hear me, Shawnee?
No, it just it did the robot thing.
I call that the circle of death.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're back now.
Yes, and look at this. One of the most wonderful supporters of the channel, Virginia Alexander.
Yep. Okay, hello.
She's absolutely delightful. See her all around the traps when we go visiting all our favorite YouTubers. So welcome in, Virginia, and thank you for joining.
Peg's Place made it. You're just in time.
Good on you, mate. How's the weather? Cold and sunny or sunny and wet? Because it doesn't make sense, and it never makes sense in Tasmania. She's a bit of rain here, mate. She's coming down.
We were supposed to get rain, and then it split around us top and bottom, and so no rain.
So the panic of harvesting all that stuff.
Oh, no, that happened. Yep. I got rain.
That happened.
That was filmed, like, you know how we are over here. We're organized and stuff, so we film, and then it comes out, like, later. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got rain then, but I didn't get rain yesterday like I was supposed to. Last night, this morning, I mean. 71 right now.
I completely emptied my 3-gallon buckets. Nice and sunny. No way. I can't believe that. Let me get the camera out. Hang on.
Yeah, sure. Virginia Alexander says it was a beautiful sunny day here as well. Now, I don't know what empty my buckets means.
Empty my buckets? Is that what
you said? Yeah.
My 5-gallon buckets that I do for water catchment.
Okay, your rainwater. Well, you emptied it to where?
I've got another storage facility. I've got this other big tub that I put the buckets into, and then they were all filled up again, like within minutes, like bang.
Within minutes.
Seriously, it calmed down in bucket loads.
I think he's turning the camera on so we can see out the window.
I could do it just. Oh no, I won't. I'll do it the official way. Yeah, I just had to put my little babies are sitting here on the windowsill. Got
Yeah.
to put that lid on them. I was letting them get some cool. Which camera is it? Is this one? That's the weather up this end of the island.
Oh, wow, look at that. It really is raining and stuff.
This is actually the time of the day where we've got a break. They call it's just like light rain, and the heavy rain's coming back at about 3 p.m., which is another few hours away. But absolutely, positively, that way. The window is coming from the east. That's why the window is got the water on it. And yeah, she's just. That's probably the best the sky's looked for a while. Anyway, that's live action shots from downtown Burnie, Tasmania. Now we'll hit this button. Look
We
at
do
that
have,
shot.
yeah, I see it. We have a lot to catch up on though, Jonesy. Like, how has your walk, run thing been? What you've been
Uh,
doing?
yeah, what I've been doing, I've been trying to keep up the program. I've had that skin surgery. I had the skin cancers taken away, and they got tested, and then they said you got to come back for more, which was always fun to get a second cut on the original. If anyone says uh, that sort of surgery, it's nothing huge. It's just always little pieces of your flesh getting taken away. Like
That's all it is.
it is. It's not like you're getting your all major stuff done. Um, Good on you, Gandalf, for coming in, mate. You're a champion. Healing very, very well.
All right.
Here. I'll show you this one direct.
Okay. Oh no.
Let's go.
Is the Band-Aid off?
Yes,
I
I'm.
haven't seen it yet.
It's just skin now. It just looks amazing. I'm very
Oh,
pleased.
it's not gonna be yucky?
No,
Oh, okay. It's pink and healthy.
yeah, that was a big chunky thing that
That's
used to be there,
yeah.
and the skin has just amazingly healed. This was like a crater,
Right.
and then they had to laser it off again and cut more away. But anyway, and I've got one on the temple, which is up there somewhere. We won't worry about checking that one out. And
I
one
I
on
thought, are we getting close to your face?
no, so
So
yeah,
doctor's orders is lightweight duty, and now you're cleared?
yeah. He said they basically said you're healing extremely well. Whatever you like, keep up the vitamins and the whatever you're doing. I said I'm walking and just trying not to eat garbage again and doing the healthy sort of lifestyle. And he said, mate, keep it going. He said, good on you. And here we go with Shawnee. She says, 296 subs here at Outback Tasmania. Get to 300 during this live stream. It would be amazing. I'd be extremely happy with hitting 300. We've got a goal of 6 subscribers a day, and I'm falling behind that schedule. But I've got a goal of 20 odd watch hours a day, and I'm going extremely well. I'd like to thank everybody here who's watched a replay of a live stream or watched another video. The support's been amazing. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you. It does. It feels so good too. And they give you this, I don't know what sort of cream it is. It's something out of the surgery, and they said just keep wiping this antiseptic, and it really, you put it on your skin, and it might be in my head, but I just say, geez, that feels nice on the skin. Like you physically, I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Jonesy. I believe you.
Well, one thing now is because I'm walking a lot, my right ankle's got a bit of a
Oh,
issue. I think it's arthritis more than likely, but
it's like swollen or it's sore?
no, 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 it's just sore. But
Okay.
it's if I walk, the soreness goes away. It's when I stop and cool down, and the ankle starts to go. Oh, what are you doing to me? You big hunk
Gets
of a
all
man.
flared up then.
Yeah.
Good
Well, it
man.
doesn't.
Beastie. Jonesy's the beastie.
Yeah, the beastie. Who said that the other
It
day?
was Carol from South Florida Sunshine
That's right.
Tropicals.
That was the
Yeah.
nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm the beastie.
And so you got to do
Thank
your
you.
walk because you were cleared, and it
Yeah.
was the one where we just get it done, or was it the one where we push ourselves?
No, no, no. See, I walked casually at the start. I thought, you know what, I'm
Yeah.
here just not to overdo it, not to do something stupid. And there was a good crowd there as well. And there were people there that was definitely going to be slower than me, which was a bonus for me. So I'm in front of a few people. And then I got to the halfway mark and I thought, you know what, I don't even feel tired. I feel pretty good. And there's the like 200 meters in front of me is the pacer, the person that I need to be at my regular time. I can catch her, I thought. So over the 2.5 kilometers back to the finish line, I caught up to her, and she was so happy that I caught up to her. Like she's going, "Oh wow, you were way behind!" And then when we got to the finish line, because it's all digitally recorded, sort of thing. When we got to the finish line, she physically stopped one foot. We were both coming. I wanted to let her get across, and then I was going to cross. And she physically stopped before the finish line so I could get one position up the finish
What?
post. Yeah, so that's lovely people. The community down there is just absolutely amazing. Everyone supports each other, and it's if you can get involved
Wow.
in one of these 5K park runs, it's or is it just the people in this town? I don't know
It
because
might be.
I
Yeah.
haven't done it anywhere else.
Right. Oh, imagine when you start traveling, if you could hop on another park run
Oh,
while you're on
that's
your
the plan.
vacation.
Yeah, yeah. Where they go they say any like the standard line during, hey Scott, this is Scott, controversial cruising. Good on you, mate. Thanks for popping in. He's from the hot dryness of Arizona. I'm pretty sure that's right.
You're in Arizona. It's like 113 every day there.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
he's a great guy and a great channel, and he's a very supportive. So good on you, Scott. Thanks for popping in, mate. And he must be just home from work, I'm guessing. Uh, yeah. So during the walk, I finished the walk, and then of course I caught her up. I went and I'm using my new expensive $15 Kmart stopwatch.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're
I got a
tracking
stop.
yourself too.
Yeah, yeah. It's the cheapest watch I could buy. Why? Because I want to buy a computer, so I'm not spending money. Um, and I timed myself, and when I walked across the finish line, I hit the button, and then I sort of wandered to the where they give you this like a barcode. When you cross the line, the person hands you a barcode, and then you put the barcode to you go to the marshals. They scan the barcode, they scan your code because you've got to carry your code with you. Whether you can do it multiple different ways. I've just got it on my phone, so I pull my phone out. Other people who run have got it like a wristband with their barcode, so they just it's a smart move. I'll have to get one of them. Um, and then that goes into the computer, and later in the day your times all get released, tells you what you position you come in your age group, how did you go, all that sort of stuff. And I was 10 seconds below my personal best.
Can you
I
believe it?
didn't
Like you weren't even
I didn't even
trying, you
no,
know?
that's what
Yeah.
and then I thought, you know what, next week I'm going to try to beat it.
Next week's the beat it run
Yeah,
walk.
I'm going to
Okay.
go hard at the start, and then I fatigue towards the end. That's the plan. But
Uh-huh.
see how we go. But
Well,
I'm enjoying the journey of just exercising again because
well,
I
and it's
haven't done.
guaranteed. It's 2 hours outside or 1 hour. I mean, I think it's 1 hour, you said.
It takes me 53 minutes to do the 5Ks, which is
once I was gonna say blow the horn, but they just clap.
yeah, they do the starter gun. He's ready, set, go. And that's
It's
it.
funny.
And yeah, it saves on cap guns,
This
I suppose.
money, yeah, right. This is free.
Oh yeah,
Five-finger discount is what we used to call free back in the day. Virginia Alexander says, "Where are you, Shawnee?" I'm right here, silly. No, I'm in Minnesota.
and by the way, the computer's working perfectly now.
Oh, no
We had
way.
we had troubles earlier on in the piece, people.
Everything was glitching in the green room.
Everything, yes,
Jonesy, I did it to try to walk the other day. Remember we were talking about I'm not participating in the park run in Minnesota because it's too far
yep,
away. And, I'm not starting my own. Okay, settle down in the chat. But I found an app that I could use for a week for free because, everything is going to pay money at some point. So I've used it once where I could track where I walked to add it up because just walk from home and not have to
yep.
drive somewhere where there's a trail that has the markers on it. And guess what? I made it 1 mile and it
Yep.
was 22 minutes and then I quit. I didn't want to do it anymore and it was 100% humidity at 8 in the
No.
morning and I went without the kids this time. And so they
Okay.
weren't slowing me down, so I was just walking consistently. And that was I'm supposed to get to 3 point something miles to be the 5K like Jonesy
Three
does
point
because
zero seven. Yep.
yeah, and I only made it like 1.13 and then I quit. But that's progress compared to
Yeah.
nothing. So,
I could when I first went to the first one. I walked by myself out the front here around a bit just to see if I could get to 5Ks. I thought I couldn't even walk 5Ks. I've let myself go that bad. But now, it's like today, for instance, I said to my little buddy Charlie, I said, if the rain stops, we're going to go, where? And he's looking out the window. He's going, oh.
the
But
WALK.
he knows that word. He's actually upstairs snoozing.
Oh, goody. He's having
It's
a
a
nap.
cold. It's a cold day. He's curls up in his little house that he's got
Mhm.
that he can go into. I gather that's what he does most days when no one's here. But
Okay.
I
Goes
took
into
him
his little
outside.
house.
Yeah, we took him outside before, and it was sort of wet, and he's walking around going, "I don't like this."
Mhm.
And we checked the plants, we checked the garden. My peas, my snow peas, are about this high in the pots now. About they're coming out, and my normal peas, garden peas. What do you call normal peas?
Shelling is the one where you open the pod and eat the
Yeah,
peas, but not the pod. Shelling.
my shelling peas are not doing a thing yet, and my beans have not even poked their little noses out. My onions are getting bigger, and watching that new channel that I've introduced you to, Jake the Gardener.
Jake the gardener can grow some onions, folks.
Let me say, he's
Wow.
onions grow well in Tasmania, so I'm on and the wallabies won't eat onions, so I'm on a winner growing that crop for
I
one.
asked
That's
him. I go, "What did you feed those onions?" He did not answer me. So if you're seeing this, Jake the gardener, I want to know what you fed those onions.
He's very passionate. He's very enthusiastic. I quite enjoy watching his channel.
I am going to put his channel link in the chat. So if the
Yeah.
live chat replay is available, I don't know if you clicked the button, you'll
Oh,
be able to see the link and you'll be able to
I
click
did.
on it too.
Where is the button?
So when you go in your studio and
Yep.
you go to your content and you go to
Um,
this live
yep. I'm
and then
doing it right
you,
now.
yep, and then you
Yep.
go
Go to this
to,
live.
once you're in the live, you're editing
Yep.
and then you on the left-hand side, you'll go to customization, I think is the word.
Yep.
And then you'll see live chat replay and you can check the box so then it will be in the replay.
Okay. Studio discard changes. Why would it say discard changes?
So you did something and you didn't save it, or what happened just now?
Probably. Hang on. I'm just saving something. Go to customization. So if we drop out, oh yeah, here we go.
We're here still.
Close it. Live reaction subscribers, live commentary.
Live chat replay.
Yep, it's ticked. They're
Okay,
all
so it
ticked.
should okay, good.
Wonder okay. Yeah, they're
It'll be
ticked.
loaded for you after the video has processed. So usually 12 hours after we end this,
Yep.
it will have the live chat so you guys can see what we were talking about and click those links that I'm putting in the chat.
Okay. Yes, that's there's such basic things on YouTube. When you're doing YouTube, like filming in the garden or filming wherever you're filming on a cruise ship or whatever you're doing, and then you come home and you put your data onto wherever you're going to edit it, and you edit the video, and then you upload it to YouTube. They're like the basics 101. Like you film, you edit, you upload, and then there's a million different little things that can maybe improve, maybe not, maybe you're doing something wrong. There's it just takes time to learn these things, and
I
once you
can
do
think
learn,
3.
yeah.
I can think of 3
Well,
end
once
screens, iCards.
I don't do many cards.
No.
I don't think. Have you ever clicked a card on someone's video? Here's a question
I
for you.
I have clicked a card, and usually what happens when I click it, it brings up all the cards they've linked. And what I prefer is they just link it in the description because I can get to that easier than the cards, is my opinion. Hey, Dave Knight.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, well, that is a good point, but there's a lot of times you'll be watching a video and the video is in at say a third of the way through, and they chuck in a card. If you click the card, it takes
You
you off the
leave.
video.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
like I don't see. I see the point putting a card in right at the end screen, maybe right just before the end screen. But
We should ask you too, why did you invent these? If why were the cards invented? Just put the video in the description.
yeah, it's a strange one, but it is what it is, and it's the old saying: you got to play on the field that you've been given, and you got to play with the referee that's been appointed. So
Here's the rule
that's
card. This is what you got to
that's it.
follow. That's right.
That's it.
I
And does
so
it?
what?
Yeah, I was going to say, does anybody see Shawnee glitching, or is it
Oh,
me?
I was gonna watch on the YouTube side to see if I'm
We're,
glitching.
we're hearing you good,
Okay.
but here it could be me. I'm
I'll
not
have to
sure.
keep watching the if anyone's paying attention, because you might just be listening and doing something else, which is totally fine. Is my video glitching is the question.
Yeah,
So you said you have peas and beans, which is so funny because I have peas and beans because I planted them for the fall, and they're like this big right now. I I can't show you.
yep.
They're in my
Sorry.
phone. My phone is not next to me, so maybe in a future pop-up, because there maybe
Well,
there'll be another one I can show you.
don't pull a funny face, Shawnee, because you froze like that
Oh,
for
did I
about
freeze like that?
yeah, and you kept talking, and then you've just come back as you.
I think it's just
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
Jonesy. I don't
could be
think it's
me. Well, that's
okay.
great news. Thank
Yeah.
you very much for that, Gandalf.
Because I don't know how to fix nothing. Are you kidding me?
No, it's probably the internet here because of the weather. Oh,
Mhm.
actually, let me check my phone.
So I can show something while you're checking your phone. I ordered a book. Which should I have done that? That's debatable. But look, it's here already. It's called The Continuous Vegetable Garden by Charlie Nar Nardozzi.
Yep.
And so it's a perpetual food garden that sows and grows itself is the concept. Now, this might sound familiar. I talked about this concept on my live stream last Thursday,
I've
so
just
you
got to
can
grab my
watch that
phone
later.
upstairs.
Oh, your
I'll
phone's
just be back.
upstairs.
Hang on.
Okay. So the concept of this book is multiple layers in gardening, where you talk about the perks of a perennial. So this is something that grows back every single year. It's like lazy gardening. It makes you feel so good in the spring when stuff starts coming up that you know you can eat that you didn't have to do crap for, right? Then it goes into the self-sowing things. So vegetables, herbs, flowers are in both these categories. And the reason I got it was I wanted to see how they laid it out. So they have planting guides as far as like, here's one of the things you can put in lovage and mint. And it goes over where you should plant it, how to grow it, how to harvest it, and when. So there's a whole section of plant ideas. And to tell you the truth, I own almost every single one that's in here as a suggestion. The thing that I wanted as a teaching reference, because I love a good reference book, was how did they lay things out? Because I have my examples on my property, the garden property where I don't live yet, on how I've put things together so they just continuously grow themselves. Either in the sense that it is a perennial, or that it'll drop a seed or make a cane or grow a rhizome through. And so this was interesting to me. They're taking us through how they would set things up, or how to set up just a spot in the yard that would be like your self sowing perennial area, but then you have your annual spot that grows your tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, those kinds of things that actually need you to replant every year. And the reason this was fascinating to me is because what if, you know, what if I can't get out there and plant anything? What if I can't buy any seed? What if I'm gone and people still need to eat? Like, all the things. And so this is an example of something that self seeds. This is a sunflower that I've now put them in all the different little food forest islands, and now they'll be there forever because they'll just self-seed whatever the birds don't eat, whatever I don't eat for seeds, that kind of thing. Peg's Plus Place says, I like that type of gardening. Yeah, I want to do more examples of it on how I've set it up for sure. That'll be on my channel. If you want to do a conversation with, maybe I could figure out a Tasmanian way to do that. We could do a conversation in the future. And Demoose Barbecue, good evening.
G'day, Demoose. Good to see you, mate. Demoose is a member of the Radio Jonesy network of channels. So welcome in, Demoose. Good to see you, mate. Yes.
What's on your phone? I forgot.
Telstra, which is the people that provide the service. Thanks for your patience. The essential work in the Ulverston area, which isn't this area, but it's close by, is now complete. If your devices are having problems, we are working through these issues while making calls and connecting to the internet. So I did get a message. Remember, your phone went and said there was a message?
Yes.
Well, anyway, there
it was that? Wow.
Yeah. So the internet is a bit weird and wonderful. Hey, if you're tuning in and you haven't connected to the Outback Tasmania channel, please do. I'm after about 706 more subscribers. I think that's where I'm around before Christmas. So just take your time, subscribe before Christmas, and I'll be a very happy boy. And yeah, check out the content. If you like it, stick around. And if you don't like it, go visit Shawnee Gray. She's got better content than I've got. Let me tell you that.
We've got all kinds of fun things going on. There's new series that I'm filming. There's a live stream on Thursday at 9 p.m. Central that you're not going to want to miss. If you like gardening, it's a good time over here.
Yeah, it's a great community too. Everybody who's sort of in this environment that I've connected with through the network and through Shawnee's fan base as well have been absolutely great supporters. I tell you what, just going through my video feed now is changing because I don't know why. I'm now getting video. Remember I said to you, I'm not getting certain channels videos. I haven't seen that.
Muddy Puddles Farm.
I'm getting Muddy Puddles Farm now. Well, I haven't even looked. I didn't even go there.
It just heard us talking about it?
They just appeared.
No way.
And I've been commenting, oh man, it's spooky. The way it works is
that is spooky.
It's amazing. When remember I can remember years ago we used to say stuff like, I want to buy a Nokia mobile phone or something. And next minute, your ads on your phone would be Nokia mobile phones. And everyone was saying, no, that can't be right. Yes, they definitely have a nice slope. And I need to where I cut the grass over the weekend on that last video, which was just a fun video to make of cutting the grass. You know, not much rural gardening was involved, but the rain that we've had and the grass that I cut, you can see the new growth coming again. And I was talking to a guy at work, and he said, now once you've already cut that first big slash, he said, now you come back and go right to the dirt. He said get in there with a whippersnapper or weed whacker and get it right to the dirt. And he said you're going to knock over 2/3 of it, and then it won't be back in a hurry once you're gardening and walking around and doing stuff up there.
You were talking about
Look,
the algorithm listening to you, essentially, is what you were just saying. And I was just
yeah,
typing in the chat that, our next show is going to be talking about how the algorithm has progressed in the timeline of YouTube land and what it's going to be doing now. And of course, the point of our show is the two of us talk about the bridge together of gardening and YouTube content creation, because they actually have a lot that overlap, surprisingly. So systems is what we're going to focus on.
well, and it overlaps tremendously when you're doing it on YouTube. So when you're doing it on YouTube, you've got to know the two systems are very similar, but to work the system, it's like working your land. Once you know how to work your land correctly, you just keep going back to that system and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
It gets easier, yeah.
The same system for YouTube. Like, talk about the Radio Jonesy video that I uploaded. It's been going. I complained about why it's getting so expensive to live in Australia, and people are leaving. Like, I've known a few people who have left, gone to Japan, gone to Bali, gone to the Philippines, and they've just left the country. But that's the plan, my friend. That's the plan. Easier on your legs. Yes, work smart, and just lean forward, and then get steps going and go up again and go up again. That is the big advantage of having a slope. But yeah, people leaving Australia, and it was a whinge. I was just talking to the phone as I'm driving down to pick up somebody from work, and I thought I'd just get a quick video out, and that's done more success than a video I've planned and researched and done. Yeah, like a little bit of background planning, and they flop and fail. And this one was just off the cuff, and it's
Oh,
moving along
Andy's
nicely.
here. I'm so happy to see you, the Odd Collective ALT.
Yes, it's so expensive in Australia now. People are leaving. Yeah, good title. I like that. Labor and Liberal, they are the governments here. The political parties. Rinse and repeat. Yes. You're getting to. I love the way you just do your stuff, Andy. Yep. And what else we got? The same thing happened here in America. People left to live cheaper elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
What about those places in, like, I wouldn't go Ecuador, but where are the places Americans are going close by? Honduras?
Was it Philippines one went to? One
Oh,
looked at
okay.
Japan, one went to somewhere in Europe. I don't remember what she said. They were like on the city jobs here in my town. And then they said, well, we're leaving and we're going to go live in another country. And they were both important people here. Important, come on. But the one was like, I'm going to remote work. And then I go, I don't know how I feel about that somebody for our city is remote working in another country. Are you kidding me? Just go get another job, leave, bye. Like,
Yeah. Well, talking about remote working,
mm-hmm.
here's the posting. He's putting stuff in the letterbox, which is going to
We've
get stuff
got
from work.
mail.
Yes.
Is it going to get wet?
Yeah, it's pouring with rain.
Peg's place says, do you need to go get it?
Uh,
There's a bill in there, Jonesy.
yes, more than likely. You never get. Oh, it could be. It could be. It could be Gandalf stickers. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Peg's Place. I seen Pauline Hanson on a few USA channels too. She's
Yeah.
getting a lot of support.
Yeah. She's like, wants to put Australia first. Let's make Australia great again. She's
Pauline
sort of going,
Hanson does? Okay.
yeah. Let me, like, I talked, you talk politics in Australia, and it's like anywhere, I suppose. People from one side shoot you down, people from the other
Uh-huh.
side talk you up, other people think you don't know what you're talking about. But she's been this lady. She's in the 70s now, but she's worked in a fish and chip shop, like cooking takeaway food, fish and
Yeah.
chips, and then got into politics, and then started her own brand, her own party, and she just wanted to help Australia become Australia. Don't let it get overtaken by foreign countries and people buying land in like they shouldn't they shouldn't be buying other countries buying half of the like farms in Australia. Like it's crazy the way things are going.
We have that problem here. We should maybe
Well,
talk about
anyway,
that in a future show.
yeah. Anyway, she good on you, Gandalf. Japan is a great place. Andy's been there. Make elbow go away. Albanese is the prime minister
Mm-hmm.
of the country, and at the last election, the opposition said their slogan was "It won't be easy under Albanese," and it was a great radio catch line, a great slogan. It was fantastic. Trouble is, he got in on. Everyone voted him in, but whether it's right now, everyone wants him out. The place is going to the
I feel
yeah.
like it's like that everywhere, on every continent. The one that's there, they want out no matter where you go.
It's a bit that way. Politics is a weird thing. Wouldn't it be nice if people in power looked after the people
Oh,
instead
wouldn't
of
that be
looking
grand?
after
Yeah.
corporations or big, like the
Mhm.
small people, the people who are struggling, the people like the amount of homelessness and the amount of mental illness. People are roaming the streets now because they don't try to fix them or keep them somewhere safe, or they just let them roam and let them do what they do. And hey, Bobby, good to see you, mate. Welcome in. It's Bobby from Arkansas.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm
I'm
in
pretty sure.
Minnesota.
And yeah, anyway,
Well,
anyway,
Gandalf knows Bobby, apparently.
yeah,
It must be the one
well,
you guys know.
he's changed his handle a few times.
Oh, okay.
He's had some issues there, but
Oh,
conspiracies conspiracy to have they actually put her in prison. A politician, a political leader, they put her in prison, and then um, for take like you get. I forget the exact reason they put her in jail. It's something to do with the income that you get when people. It used to be you vote one for a political party. That political party got $1 to the party, and you get 24 million people voting. There's a lot of cash going around.
the
So
campaign money.
yeah, it
Okay.
gets given. The campaign money is given to you by the government in like the that's how it works. So they've changed the rules because she actually done really well. But
Like they capped it?
yeah, they changed it. You had to have so many members or so many. They brought. I'd love to know. I should do my research before I talk about this stuff. But they changed the rules, and then they made her look like she'd done something illegal. Anyway, she ended up
Right.
getting out. I know
Okay.
she challenged it and got out, but they physically locked her away. I could not believe it. That turned her into a martyr. That turned her into this little lady who used to run a fish
Like
and chip shop.
raised her up, you
Tried,
know.
tried to fix the system, and the system absolutely give it to her. And now she's got like 33% of the nation
It's
supporting her.
that, Bobby? Your channel was what? By the way, hi, A Simple Happy Life. But breaking news, I didn't realize it was that Bobby. Dude, hi. I haven't seen you. That's why.
Yes,
Oh,
Bobby. You've been away, Bobby. Actually,
yeah.
uh, off YouTube away. I mean, people were talking about. Wonder where he is
Why did
from.
they? You must have. Okay, well, I'm so happy to run into you here. Great to see you. Oh,
Yeah,
Simple Happy Life. Look, I
just get
have
that.
brought flowers today to the show. So there's different ones that are going to open, right? That they're still closed,
Yep.
and then ones that are open. And these were just picked here in the town rental property garden of volunteers after construction. These aren't the
Yep.
beautiful colored ones that are at the garden property. Oh,
Yes,
so
June.
remember the My Pillow guy was under campaign
Yep.
conspiracy stuff with the because he was giving out pillows and you have
Yep.
to write everything off. Well, he didn't win the primaries. It's two women. So on both sides, it's going to be a woman no matter what who wins for the governor of Minnesota.
You know I've got this shot going, Shawnee.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. Thank you, A Simple Happy Life. About my bouquet, and that was actually the first bouquet I've made this whole year, believe it or not. I have some zinnias and some glads that are finally open, and I like to bring those into the garden property. Um,
I'll just duck down and grab that mail. I'll be
yeah,
back in a sec.
I figured you left already. That's why I kept talking. Okay, so if anyone has any questions for Shawnee Grows, let me know because I'll read the chat while he's away. He's gonna go get the mail because it's raining, and we don't want the bills to get wet, right? But yeah, I make a bouquet for the person there. And if anyone wants to know how that project's going, we can talk about that when Jonesy gets back because he wants to hear it too, I'm sure. If you don't know, the garden property is getting a house. And so we can talk about where we're at with that. I did get a new book today, A Simple Happy Life. If you missed, I think you missed that part too. I got the continuous vegetable garden. And so it's talking about the perennials, of course. You know, they come up every year. And then it talks about like things that self seed. So this could be vegetables, flowers, or herbs. And it was just a really fun visual layout. I have almost every single plant talked about in the book, but I wanted to see how they're building the areas to get just, research reference information for people that come to the channel to talk about it. I can go, well, this is good or bad. Is this a good book or a bad book, right? So we haven't gone completely through it. I've had it for like 8 hours now. So that's been fun to flip through. New books are fun, right? I know my kiddo, my youngest kiddo is my daughter, and she goes, "Ooh, you got a new book, Mom?" I said I did. And we did go out to the garden today and yesterday just to do a basic harvest of what is going to be close to being ready and needs to come out. We were going to get rain this morning, but it split and went around us, so no rain, which means tomorrow I'll have to hand water all the fall seedlings because some of them are this big, some of them are this big, and they don't have deep enough, strong enough root structures yet to go find the moisture level where all the stuff that's been in there for a couple months, they're on their own. They don't need me, right? Could I be pruning and maintaining things? Sure. But do I care right now? I'm kind of mad at the garden, to be honest with you all. The tomatoes aren't looking like I want them to be, and I don't think I'm gonna have a pumpkin or a squash at all this year. And so that means I have to go buy them, and that's a real big bummer. A Simple Happy Life says, "Where do you buy your seeds?" I would not buy seeds on Amazon, but you can find them there. I would not buy seeds on Amazon. So Seed Savers Exchange is a really good seed supplier out of Iowa, I believe, and they're all about saving heirlooms and keeping old varieties alive. And then if you've ever heard of Epic Gardening, they bought botanical seeds, so they have the Botanical Interests seed line and they have an Epic Gardening seed line. I trust them. I buy from them. They're the ones that have the beautiful seed packets with the artwork on the front. And then M.I. Gardner is in Michigan. He has a seed company. I trust him. He sells everything $2 a pack. So It's less seeds in the pack than some of the other places. If you want to get wild and crazy, there's a place called Baker's Creek, and their website is called rareseeds.com. They have all kinds of crazy things. So, are you looking for something specific? Sometimes people can get more localized with seed exchanges with master gardeners or a seed library. It's like literally a box set up in a library that's free seeds. Or maybe they have a system where it says you have to do some kind of exchange or you have to check it out to say you took it, but you don't have to bring it back. Those are all kinds of ways to get seeds. Sometimes you can just ask somebody and they'll mail you some. You know? Now, I'm not saying me, but sometimes that'll happen. Charlie woke up because the mail got delivered, huh? Okay. Trying to make conversation perfect because reading the chat, as you know, as a hostess, she goes live Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. When you have an active chat, it really makes the world a difference to make the time go by.
Yeah, because I'm going. See, you're the star of the show.
I'm just here to hang out. It's pop up live, you know?
It
Was it
was
all
a card.
bills?
No, oh no, it was a card from the government. It was plastic anyway, from the
Oh.
government to not for me. So, but it was getting wet, so I'm glad I went and got it.
Is it telling you who to vote for?
No, no, no. It could be an ID card or it could be a
Oh, like
driver's
a
license.
actual okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You
I
don't
get it.
here in Tasmania. Everything comes from the what's it called? The state government's, is it the growth, capital growth or something? It's the same envelope. It could be anything. So, all right, so we're going to run down here. Anything I need to highlight? Simple, happy life.
No, we covered all that. Bobby just came in with we're on day 25 for temps over 100 degrees. So I'm glad now that I actually didn't get anything planted this year. For you guys in September, I believe you can put food in the ground for fall and it grow before you get a frost. If you have frost. If you don't have frost, then, keep on growing.
Yeah, Bobby. Hope everything's going well for you, mate. Yeah, I was on Lauren and Joel's show the other day, watching that, and they were talking about you. So concerned. No one's seen you. That sort of conversation. So yeah, and Gary, how's Gary going? I don't know. I haven't seen Gary have Junk the Gems.
He was live today.
I don't get his feed anymore.
Was it? I don't have my phone
Yeah.
next to me. Oh, wait, I have a computer. Hold on. Yeah, he goes live. He's been live 3 weeks in a row, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Junk to Gems.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on the he's trying to get his stuff together, so he wants to head back to Florida, have a property in Florida and a
I
property
heard
in
about
Arkansas.
that. Yeah, 2 hours ago. We're about to dry up, it says.
Oh well. I went looking, didn't come on. I don't know.
I
YouTube's
figured you
gone.
were in the chat for sure promoting Outback Tasmania.
I would have. I would have
Yeah,
guaranteed. I actually sent him an email about
did you? Like,
the
give me a shout
subject
out?
matter.
Oh.
Yeah, basically. And I did that as well with a couple of channels. So I'm just waiting to see if anything comes of it. But it is what it is. I've still got months to go. And you'll probably see me arrive in everyone's lives in the next upcoming months and go, "Hi, it's me. How you going? Oh yeah, if you see my latest video, well, look at me, look at me, look at me. I need a subscriber, or 10, or 20."
Yeah, we for sure are on our way to at least 300 while we're live here. So you guys need to go talk to a friend and go, "Hey, how many channels do you have?" Go in all of them and subscribe to this guy, Outback
Um,
Tasmania, because we only need 3 more to get to 300. We can
oh
do it.
wow, we can do it. As they say, we can do it.
Oh, I
Lauren
need
has
a
my
beverage.
okay.
I'll
Oh
be
well,
right
mate.
back.
It could be YouTube. Who knows? That's awesome. Anyway, mate. I hope everything's fine. So the world of Outback Tasmania is I'm on this sort of with the new. I was enjoying doing this channel, just doing the channel. You know what I mean? I was enjoying, and I still will enjoy making the videos for the channel. And then I thought, you know what, this channel will grow and will organically grow. People are coming in watching the content, and to get 300 subscribers is not a mean feat anyway. And I'm always appreciate the support. But when YouTube says on February the 1st, 2027, you need 8,000 watch hours, I thought, I ain't going to get 8K to get monetized. I'll get 4K, definitely get 4K before then. I'd have to I'd have to go live four times a week, I'd reckon. The formula to get 8K, 2 videos a week, make them as good as you can, and 4 lives a week. I reckon you'd probably get to 8K, but you'd have to work and work and work over the 12 months because there'd be nothing worse than actually coming back after 12 months and then huge lives, watch hours, or whatever will start dropping. Which, if you see my analytics for this channel, because I did start this channel over a year ago, but I really didn't do. It was more of an idea, a thought. It wasn't only too recently. I'll just show you this graph. I probably should share it on the screen,
Are
but
we talking about 8,000 watch hours in a year? Is that what I just walked in on?
yeah. Like I said, you can't. My thoughts on that to get there would be 4 lives a week, one to 1.5 to 2 hours a live, and 2 quality videos a week, and that's the minimal. That's what you need to do, I reckon, as an average punter, like as our battlers out there, YouTube battlers, the small fish. We're not the big people that are swimming with the stream, and we've got hundreds of thousands of people watching us.
Yeah, you would have to have a
If
thousand
I,
views on a 30-minute video every single month at least. Plus, like the live streams is how us channels do it that are little. We just go live and then we get a bunch of watch hours.
all right, here we go.
What is your
So
graph you're showing us?
this is the watch hours, right?
Okay.
So you'll see from the end of April, I start to seriously think about doing it. So I'll
Oh,
just
look at the spike.
hang on. Two hands for beginners. I'll just do this for a sec.
Mhm.
Yeah, check that out. Like that's when I started, and I put an introduction video out right down the end there. Like this is 12 months ago, but
It's
this is
like
a
you
12
hit
month cycle.
it's an earthquake. That's what it looks
And,
like.
and then I've got to there, and I thought I'm gonna get monetized. Let's go. And then I started, and now look at it. It's absolutely going gangbusters. Like as in, I got support. People are watching.
Setting records. Look at that.
Yeah, see, that's watch hours 79. So up the top there.
Yeah, that's why he wants to get to 4K before Christmas.
Yeah, and like in 12 months' time, all those watch hours come off. All those will
Yeah, they drop
disappear.
off every
Yeah.
week if
Uh,
you've got something sitting.
Yeah. So the ones up the end there now, like these ones, I've got to learn how to use the camera. So they're like 10 watch hours, 12 watch hours, 5 watch hours. Yeah, they're just moving along. And then all of a sudden it's, let's do this thing. And yeah. So that is you can see the push when you start to, okay, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to do it. That's when
Mhm.
you see the results.
That's right. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff about this last week again, and I don't mean gurus. I mean channels that want to get monetized. They're making videos on their plan, just like Jonesy here at Outback Tasmania talked about. I need average of, was it 20 watch hours a day, 150 a week or something. They're crunching their numbers and they're telling their audience, Because some people are just people watching YouTube. They don't have a clue that as a creator, the rules are going to change February 1st. And so they're
Yeah.
just kind of saying, hey, you guys, can you play a playlist? Can you stay and watch? Can you help me out? Watch something, blah, blah, blah.
See, Bobby, the thing that I would do for video content where you are right now with that heat, I would be filming the heat of the day and showing the wilting flowers and little things like that, just and saying it is way too hot to be out here. It is absolutely, like the peak of the summer. It is, we need to have all this done before whenever, and I'll be making up some stuff to showcase that crazy weather you're having.
And
But
I've crunched my numbers for how I run my channel. It's at least one live a week, maybe a pop up. I used to do a couple a week. I have
yeah,
at least one or two videos a week, and I'm running a separate experiment with those right now. We've switched from the multiple little ones to more of a we're going over 8 minutes minimum again. And I ran my numbers for a whole year, and I do not make 8,000 watch hours, even with my
um,
audience and my commitment at all.
I'm
I'm
saying,
4,500 was what my
yeah,
number was.
my
So just
gosh,
think of the growth I would have to have as far as getting views, because subscribers don't matter. We're not even going to look at them for me, and we're going to talk more of that about that in a couple
yeah.
days. But for
Is
you,
but
you need the number.
but you know how they say you need 1,000 watch once you're in the system, you need to keep 1,000 watch hours over a
So
month
there's
cycle.
an or to that, and I wanted to talk about this. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well,
Did you
this is just this channel that it's not monetized over the last 28 days.
961
That's just over
in a
28
month?
days.
Okay.
28 days. Yep. And that's that channel. I'll go to my other channels to show you the difference.
Yeah. There was just I was in a you know how I swim around on YouTube and I go in chats and
Yeah.
I don't stay quiet. I usually write something in the chat and I was explaining the rule change, what the rules will be for people who are trying to get it, the rules for people who already have it, and how to keep it. Like you just brought up, how to keep it. It's go ahead.
So, well, that's on tour with Radio Jonesy, 28 days. It's only
In
got
a month.
300. But
Okay.
if you go, and then I'll click that watch time for 365,
Sure.
and that's 2,799. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's can't that part can be easily done.
Scott brings up exactly what I was going to say. It's an or. You can have 1,000 watch hours in a year when you're monetized to stay active, or you post 2 long form videos within 90 days, or 5 shorts in 90 days, and you're
Are you,
considered active.
are you, I'm, hang on, I've screenshot some stuff
And so
because
that's in the guidelines. That's not going to be in the new updated terms. This
hang
is in
on,
your YouTube Partner Program guidelines that you signed a contract with. And
yeah, I took
it's
screenshots of that guidelines.
So, it's totally doable, and if you get a slap on the wrist, you get 90 days to correct. And
Yeah,
so, it's easy to stay monetized, I think.
it is once you're there. Um, offerings, inclusion, music.
Yeah, it's if you still wanna get paid from the YouTube Partner Program, Scott, you have to stay active. To stay active, it's the 1,000 hours a year or the 2 long form or the 5 shorts within 90 days. Making It Home has walked in. Hey,
So it is just the two watch hours, the two videos over the
90
28
days.
days,
Or is
or
it
the 90
28
days.
days? You said you screenshotted it. Are you reading it to me or are you
No, I'm
okay.
just talking. The
Okay.
music thing's pretty crazy. That's all changed.
Appreciate you stopping in before you go to bed. Uh we okay. Making it home is on our way to bed, so I don't think we're gonna get super in depth back and forth right now. But we've been talking about this whole thing, since it got released to the public. And it's like she's saying in the chat here, I see some real benefits coming from these changes. It's going to eliminate lazy channels like Grift. Thank you. I'm like, if you don't want to do it, get out. Is it gonna be hard? Yeah, I betcha. But then maybe you'll have your this is a family show, your stuff together, and so you'll know how your format, you'll know your target audience, you'll know how to make a good video instead of just putting a bunch of garbage out, right? Controversial Cruising
Yeah.
says if you decide to start a channel after February 21st, that's exactly right. Then you'll have the new goal post of 1,000 subs and 8,000 watch hours. The important thing also to mention before Jonesy gets the mic back, they have not gotten rid of the 500 subs with 3,000 watch hours tier. It is remaining there still. So if you're
Yeah.
going, that's a mouthful, I can't handle 8 grand. Guess what? You can still shoot for 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours in a year to get your memberships and your
Yeah.
fan funding, which is your super chats and whatever shopping is going to turn into, because apparently they're making changes to that that haven't been released yet. But
All
okay,
right.
back to you, Jonesy.
My thoughts on that is that the big celebrities, right, the people that are making big videos and doing well are going to be the bread and butter of the YouTube monetization, game. And they're talking about the new schemes, the new uh, YouTube. What's the new short, the cheaper version you can get
Premium
without watching
light.
ads? Premium
Premium
light. Yeah,
light.
that's
Yeah.
and they reckon the pool of that income is going to be monstrous. They reckon the growth there is going to be huge, and so everyone's going to get their little share out of that.
Right.
And then,
Supposedly.
unless you're an average small creator and you're going to miss out on the 4K and you can't get to 8K, so you're going to be just swimming in the pool of please tip me jar, put some money in my tip jar, please subscribe to be a member of my channel. You, there's going to be like the people who are there and then the people who are there. Like there's going to be that divide. It's going to be huge. It's going to be that's the
Well,
way
and
I
it's
see
like,
it.
it's not like you can't put stuff out. You just ain't gonna make
Oh,
2 pennies on it now if you're in the boat of I can't get there, right? Like, you can still have
yeah.
fun. You can still come
Oh,
on here.
and let me say, you do not make a huge. Us small creators do not make life changing income doing this. We're making maybe enough to scrounge $100 together over the month to pay a
Yep.
little bill. Like
I
that's
told somebody
basically
that the other day. I go, "You see how much I'm on YouTube and how much I post and how much?" And they go, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm lucky if I make $100 a month." And they go, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not."
yeah, it's $25. If you can get $25 a week doing something else, well, more than $25 a week. Yeah, you could deliver the newspaper and get more than that.
You could start
Um,
selling stuff in your house on Marketplace. Look at you. You take cans in
I
and
do. I
you
do the can thing, and let me say, where I was yesterday, we're in a tourist town, Strawn, and
okay.
the rubbish that's there compared to the rubbish in a normal community is amazing. Like the people driving to the beach, honestly, I'll guarantee you 90% of them aren't locals, are throwing garbage out of their cars. And what does a crew that's working there, right? People are physically there to do a job for working, like with the power poles and doing stuff. They're working away. And what do they do when they're having a break? So there's a lot of them are picking rubbish up
Okay.
and putting it in bags and taking it to the bins, doing the what normal people do. It's down here is completely different from the mainland. In the mainland, people are so disgusting by throwing rubbish out the window.
Happens
Um,
here.
and
Happens here.
oh man, and well, I said to the guy, "Have you got any aluminium cans?" And he said, "Sure have." Oh, here we go. That's an interesting thing. He said, "You got any cans?" He said, "Sure have. How many do you want?" I said, "I'll take them all." And I just opened the bag up and he just started putting all these beer cans and Coke cans and cans and cans and cans. I'll go cash them in and get about, $5-10.
We had to do some demo work in the house that we bought, that we moved on a semi down the road 7 miles and placed onto a brand new foundation out at the garden property and cashed the copper piping in. That was a couple $100. I was shocked because we're replacing all of the old electrical, plumbing, a brand new basement. with pecs and whatnot. So that was cool.
Yep. Just checking this.
Is it
This
like
is for,
you okay?
this is yeah, no, this is a job for that Friday. Remember I said to you
Yeah.
I mightn't be able to make your thing.
Yeah. Are you gonna take the job? Or is it a job? What
It's a
I
job.
yeah, I'll just put you on next to spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I'll put you on the next one.
No, no worries. It's just trying to find the hours they want to see for.
Yeah, so I always invite 5 people to the garden hangout, and 3 for sure could come because that's it. I don't rush to go get 2 more to fill gaps. I just whoever comes, comes that for that month. I don't stress out about it. It's a new series that we're doing, and so now we'll have 2 people, it sounds like, which is totally fine. We can have no people. I'll still show up and talk to the chat, you know? Gandalf says copper is up to $6.50 a pound. Ooh. Making it home says if you are a channel and working your tail off, awesome. You should get paid. If you have a legit purpose or mission and folks want to contribute, that's legit. Yeah. If you're just getting, schlammered on
Oh yeah,
lives
no,
and
no.
expect to get paid for that, like,
Look,
no.
yes, this is yeah, like it's like this is like an entertainment industry.
Mhm.
If the good people, the people who put the time in, the people who produce, the people who have got personality, have got energy, have got there's all different reasons you watch somebody, whether they're doing something strange that you would never do and you think, oh, watch this guy walk to this place or go through a cemetery or check out, jump off a bridge or do something like go into a foreign country that you're never going to go to and you're just going to watch. Yeah, you take your hat off to them people because they're doing their thing, they're getting creative and they're out there um, doing it for, and that most 90% of them are doing it seriously for coin, and they're like I've met a few full time YouTubers over my time of just playing here, and a few of them have said to me, and we're talking USD, they're saying you can seriously make about 600 to 800 USD, and could you survive on that? And you go, of course I could. And they go, well, this is what you need to do, and I haven't done what they've said, but I haven't got that sort of luxury of time and I don't know whether it's resources behind me. I suppose it is, but I would love to get there. Like I'll get there in a couple of years. I'll actually, in a couple of years from now, I'll have a lot more time. I'll be a lot fitter, and you'll see this ugly mush on just big screens if YouTube's still around. How many people have jumped over to Rumble lately? Have you seen that?
No, I took it off my
Rumble
phone.
Rumble has now got an influx of people who had like said, you know what, I'm not going to make it here. I can go to Rumble, and Rumble's got a huge influx of creators jumping ship. Like I've updated my channel. I went over there to
Okay.
update it and make another one. So there is an Outback Tasmania channel there with no content at the moment, but there is a Radio Jonesy channel. You'll see that there if you ever get over that side of the fence to the dark side of the tracks.
Yeah,
Like
I don't have it on my phone anymore.
no, it seems to me that that whole setup is more inclined for the political commentary, and that stuff.
Like you said, the
It's
dark
hard to
alley.
find
Yeah.
gardeners on. I went searching for gardeners on Rumble, and I found, yeah, I'm having troubles. I think,
Here we go. You're back. Okay. Making it home is
yeah, I
figuring
only
out
found a
Bobby is
couple of
Bobby.
gardening channels. Yeah,
Well, good to know that I can't go there and make friends.
nice.
Okay, so
Yep,
do you want the house update?
I'm back.
Should I
Yep,
talk
that'll
about
be
that?
lovely.
Okay. So the house has been on the
Yep. How
foundation
is the
since
garden looking?
July, right? And so we had to do waterproofing on the exterior of the foundation, which we're still on step like 6 of that, putting a mesh over the foam membrane. It goes cement wall, membrane, foam, and then this steel mesh, and then we use like a cement mix, and it goes over that, and you brush it to make it look smooth and clean. On everywhere where we're not going to have the decks, there's multiple decks going on, of course, and so then underneath those it'll be just sheet metal on that foam. So that's been getting done. The basement has 3 windows installed. One is left open to get in and out of for plumbing purposes and hauling cement in, and like it's just a really fun access point to have while it's not winter. So that's getting done. All this week, the plumbers have started to put plumbing up, like in the basement when you look up in the floor frame, because there's 3 bathrooms that are going to be plumbed. Plus, we have a Navian, so in floor heat with like a water system. So that's in the cement of the basement, and it was put in the floorboards of the main floor. And we're going to have a furnace. So there's 2 heating systems. Um, and then the drywallers were there this week. So what we've had done is we've ripped out
Oh, wow.
carpet, we've ripped out the subfloor, we've painted kills on the main floor that's left after you take out the particle board. So that's the subfloor. We took out the particle board, left the subfloor, painted it with kills, where there's these carpeted rooms where there's one, two, three, four that had carpet. Then we took all the doors and framing, all the casing off of the window jams, like around the window, all the trim work, all the baseboards, all that's been ripped out. Closet doors, everything is getting redone. So that's gone bye bye. We had the popcorn ceiling scraped, which meant we had to take all the fixtures, any kind of vent systems, anything that was in the ceiling had to come out. It's now been scraped yesterday. Today they started taping and mudding because this house had these heat baseboard things in it at one point, but then they stopped using them and switched to regular AC and heat. But they never took all that stuff out. And there was like vacuums inside the walls, just like old vans have. And there was this air conditioning system in the attic before they got regular AC. And so all that had to be ripped out. We've ripped out all the insulation in the attic because it was outdated. It was that cellulose stuff that starts fires. And so we've got it open for all the new plumbing, all the new electrical, any radon pipes, vents for bathrooms can get put in. And then before the snow flies, we're going to re-insulate it with fresh. The boys' room ceiling had a patch that needed to get done. It was 2 by 4 feet, had to get cut out and redone because it was, you could put your hand through it. And so we asked the question of how did this happen? And that's where that AC unit had been. And at some point it must have been condensating and leaking and rotted the ceiling. Um, there's a question. Are you putting a cellar in for food you grow? Okay, so great question. In our basement, there is what's called a tornado shelter. So it was all cement walls with, it'll have a steel door that opens in, of course, not out. Otherwise, you'll be trapped. And there's no in-floor heat in that spot, so it can stay cool. It won't have the boiler system heating it. And then it has a steel cap with a beam. So if the foundation, which that's what happens if you've never seen, a tornado will take the house off
Yep.
and the
Yep.
foundation stays. And so we'll still have a cap. So we won't get collapsed in on if stuff's coming in. And so that whole back wall is my rack system for all of my, as much as I can put in there. So canning jars,
Hang on. Stop.
crates,
Stop. Stop. Glass jars.
the glass jars. I know we were
Not
talking about this
cans,
the
are
other
they?
night.
They're not cans. They're glass, aren't they?
Canning jars. Is that a better
Okay.
sentence? Canning
Well, okay.
jars? Yeah.
All right.
And those will have support. So if it's shaking, they won't rattle off. There's going to be enough room to have the whole property's worth of people because there's actually going to be 2 families living on this property. And yes, we know each other. It's all good. The point of it is to have my emergency stuff right in that room, my radios, my water. Yeah. It'll be beautiful, right? So yeah, as
Yeah.
much as I can fit in there. I don't know what the humidity, the temperature, like obviously I haven't lived through this yet, so we're gonna watch it through the seasons to see what we can get away with. This is second channel. I have younger looking photo. Oh,
Oh, nice.
I didn't even
Oh,
look until you said that.
I
Okay,
thought you.
thank
I
you.
thought you changed your. I thought you changed your profile picture. Actually, I seen that and I went, "Oh, he's changed his profile picture."
And
But
so this week, Jonesy, I picked out paint samples, the little cards. And
Yep.
so we've got a couple decisions to make still on a couple colors, but we want to paint the outside, paint the siding, and then we want to paint the entire interior before all our stuff gets put in it. So the ceilings are supposed to get painted after drywall work is done. Then hopefully we will paint the walls. Then we ordered all new hardwood floors for the places that we took the carpet out. So those need to be installed, and then they have to be sanded and sealed and finished. And so then you can put the trim and the doors, everything back in. We ordered naughty alder doors. We got a deal. Like somebody canceled their order and so we got it, that kind of a thing, because we're
Yeah,
in the
yeah, nice.
business. We get phone
Yep.
calls all the time about that. Um, those are the steps that have to happen. I was gonna have Christmas in this house. That was my goal, but now I might not be able to do that, so we'll see. But we're trying to do
Right.
it right before we get in there. This is
Yeah.
I'm gonna die there, you know what I
You're
mean?
trying to get into the house before Christmas, and I'm trying to get
Yeah.
subscribe to get me my full
It's like
page.
we have another little battle going on. I just
Yeah,
oh, click.
isn't that lovely?
I love that. It's totally was my goal, and I thought, well, I can put a Christmas tree in there and pretend if we're not living there, but I really hope so.
No, yeah, it's man. I wish you all the best with that property. It sounds like a lovely place and a lovely block of land where you're going to have a lovely garden and the kids. You know, there's nothing like doing your own thing at your own place.
Just the other day, I went to film a video here in town. I'm in a rental home. I've been here 10 years in this specific one. We moved around a lot. And first somebody was mowing, then somebody was pressure washing. Then it was like, what are
Yeah,
you doing
I see-
now? I was
I've
like,
seen
I'm
that. Yeah,
leaving.
I've seen that video. Here's something I'd like to show.
Sure.
Look at this. That's Junior Jonesy got her degree in criminal justice and criminology and a couple of other add-ons that I'm not too sure what they were, but proud as punch. Good old, yeah, good old. That they were way. The sad thing about that, but it was way up in Queensland, and we just couldn't get there for the graduation. But we got to live stream it, and we get to watch it. We got to watch it right through the whole ceremony. It was fantastic. But yeah.
That's amazing, the world we live in, where we get to be a part of things far away in real time.
And are you still there, Andy? I don't know if Andy's there.
Oh, let's check. Is it the Odd Collective?
Is it Andy's Odd Collective? He's changed his name.
It's not coming up. I
Okay.
think he left.
The Odd Collective, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We're talking about fixing this wall out the front.
I've got his name. He said yep, or I lied.
Okay. Well, Andy, watch this. You know that wall out the front?
Uh-oh.
I've been busy. It's completely fixed. According to. Hang on, let me just have a look at this.
Oh, that looks so pretty, Jonesy.
Look at that now. I even put a gate in.
Blurry, blurry, blurry. Come on. There we go. There we go.
This is what you can do with AI, people.
I was like, this is AI.
Yeah, it is AI.
Okay.
But this is what I was talking to Andy. We're talking about
Andy just said AI been busy. You sold me for like a few seconds there, Jonesy. I thought, when did you have the time to do all that?
That's when Andy comes in. I'll be slave driving him. He's got a broken back and a new hip, and there's the fence that's coming out, and that's going in from that to that.
Well, it's gonna look so cute.
Just thought I'd show Andy that. I'll send you the pictures later. But we were having this conversation the other day, and I went and said, okay, let's see what this is going to look like. Hey, JP, good to see you. And listen to Shawnee typing away.
Sorry, I can mute myself when I type. I know it gets.
No. It sounds like we're working together. That's good.
Oh, Janet has been here? Okay, so you've already seen my flowers? Otherwise, I'll whip them out again. We have Serena Norell joining the conversation. Hey, Serena.
Hey, Serena. Good to see you.
Carport up the back.
Yeah. Well, we're talking
I,
about building a shed up the back too. Like,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
well, yeah. But anyway, we got more rain now. It's getting heavier again. It's gone foggy and misty outside. It is that type of weather. And let's have a look here. It's hard to see the ridge line there at the point. But you can see. Anyway, beautiful weather. Tasmania. Beautiful one day, perfect the next. Look at these little capsicums growing nicely. Yeah, but the whole reason we're here just to do a bit of a catch up, a bit of a get to know. Look at the numbers. Did you see that? You
It
see the
says one.
numbers? It says
It,
zero over here.
it says one. What
Yeah,
happened just
says it.
now? It
That's
hates
YouTube.
us.
Just
So
doing
I'm
stuff.
I'm starting a project this week, Jonesy. Did I tell you that? I don't know if I
Uh,
did.
no, what's the project?
So I had put a video out where I took all the potatoes out of that bucket, right? The 5-gallon bucket
Oh, yeah.
challenge.
Yep, yep,
And so I have all that soil
yep,
and it's been outside. So technically things live in it, which is okay. That's where it's supposed to be. But I thought, well, I want to do a winter garden, even though I am moving at some point, which I just got done talking about. If you want to hear more about that, catch the replay. But I took the soil and put it in my 6 cells into a 10-20 tray. And I did this thing that the internet suggested where you take hydrogen peroxide and it makes it all bubbly and fizzy. And then I poured boiling water on it because the point of that is to make sure there's no eggs that are going to hatch and make bugs inside my house. Because I want to plant my winter indoor garden. So hopefully by this weekend, I'll have
ooh,
the seeds in the cells. So this
yep,
is things like your greens, any kind of lettuce, tatsoi, shijumitsu, kale, Swiss chard, spinach. You can plant those in the 6 cells and either eat them as baby greens or up pot them when we get to there. You can grow microdwarf tomatoes. I would be willing to do it's like little cherry tomatoes that you get on a little short bushy thing that's like this tall. And
yep.
what else was I going to start? I don't remember now, but I'm going to get on that because if I do it now, then by December when the fall garden is toast, because the fall garden can get me till November usually, depending on the year, I'll have something growing inside that I can still love and take care of and eat.
Yep. I've just got to go up and fix out the problem that's upstairs right now. Hang on.
Oh,
I'll be back in a
okay.
sec.
So we do have Misfit Mania. Good to see you. What's on your mind? The Odd Collective ALT says beautiful one day and then you can't see anything the next. That totally happens. We get like corn fog. It almost is like, you know how they have corn sweat, corn fog. It gets foggy when there's all that dewy moisture in the air when it gets to the end of the season for crops. If you haven't seen the popcorn, it's looking fantastic. Check out some videos over on Shawnee Grows. And remember that we are trying to get 3 more subs before this live stream ends. So please go send an email to somebody and go, hey, you got a channel? Go subscribe to Outback Tasmania. Okay. Janet says, yes, I saw the sunflowers. I still haven't been able to grow them here. Oh, do they not have any strong, quick, Floridian sunflower species? So let's see. Sunflower Steve maybe would be someone to talk to get a Florida sunflower. He's not in Florida. I think he's in Wisconsin, but he breeds sunflowers. Bobby says to Serena, we can't see anything in the sky here because of the humidity. It's like during the day we'll be at like 75, 80% humidity and then oh, you're back?
Yep.
Okay. And then at night it goes to 100% humidity. Peg's Plus Place says I wanted to try microgreens. That's another thing I do. Um, when lived in Yarrawonga, but didn't think they would do well in Tassie.
Well,
Um,
he's done with the pronunciation too, by the way.
oh, good.
Yarrawonga. Yep.
Microgreens indoors under grow lights is my experience. They definitely can grow outside. They need, sunshine, rain, temperature. I grow mine in soil. I don't use hemp mats. That's another way to do it.
Hemp mats. Well, don't tell
Mhm.
Andy. He'd be
Well, you
into
know
that.
what the new hot thing is, Andy and Jonesy? It's the hemp mats for the nesting boxes in the chicken coop because they last longer and then they keep your eggs clean and, you can compost it.
Well, we're talking about we're still having that conversation. Actually, talking
Okay?
about the conversation, I had to go up because on the phone right now is a family member in Japan. So I just had to go up and say hello. What's going on? Because I got called. You need to be here. Come up here. Come up here. And I went up, but it was. "Oh, I'll talk to you later. I'm
It's
going
not
down."
like an emergency, plans are okay, like, 'cause,
Yeah, yeah, no,
okay,
no. So everything's good. She's just
okay.
making sure
She
we're
didn't
gonna.
get arrested.
No, no. She's one of those good children
I can't wait for the pop-up live when you do show and tell to show me all the goodies. I can't wait.
from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently Charlie's got a new outfit.
Oh, I
He's
heard
gonna
about
look.
that. Yeah.
He's gonna look like a samurai.
It's gonna be so fun. Is he down there with you?
No, he's upstairs. He heard her
Okay.
voice. He
Yep.
misses. Isn't it funny how like she's in the studio out the back now.
Yeah.
He walks to the studio out the back and sits at the door and looks at the door. And like usually, I'll say, "Charlie's at the door," and she'll just open the door and in he goes. So he sits at the door and just looks at you, looks at the door, looks over there, looks at the door, and he just sits there. And yeah. Anyway, he just misses her. It's pretty cool. And apparently, he was missing me last night too because I come back late and he was crying at the window. Where is he?
Aw, I had to stand up, and I'm just gonna have no camera on for that, but I'm
Yeah,
stretching.
you're right. Oh, you got my problem from the other day. Remember, I got those.
I know, on camera and everything, yeah.
Oh man, I got a cramp in my hamstring and it just bit me like, and then I just, big sook eyes. Cannabis used to be in the food chain. We have cannabis receptors in our bodies for a reason.
Yeah,
So
cannabidiol. Yep, that's correct.
Andy's full of that sort of.
I don't know if I've told Andy before what happens in my house. I don't think I have. I've
No,
talked to
very something very
Jonesy.
yeah, something
Yeah.
very similar that happens to you, Andy.
Okay.
It's
Now you
about
now you know.
yeah. I said to Andy, you will get on great together one day when they
I think
sail
so.
over here, when they jump on a plane and fly over here with the tribe. Imagine the airfare cost for that. Oh man, imagine coming all this way with two adults and three kids. You'd have to take out a mortgage. Absolutely
And
crazy.
unless there's some kind of, like, sponsored work is
Yeah, yeah,
paying for it, you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Like Radio Jonesy makes a fortune on his next YouTube video and says, "Congratulations, Shawnee, you won a free trip."
What is the next topic? Do you have, like, system?
For that conversation about why is everyone leaving Australia,
Where's
or
that
why?
leading next? Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, Shawnee. Someone's told me go through the comments because that's a great spot to
Oh, you're
pick your
right.
next pick. And there is a let me say this. There's over
Idea farming.
200.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to go read them.
you'll have some. There's some really nice comments, really nice people that put in some very genuine comments, and then there's some people who, oh man, you just wonder how they were brought up or whatever.
Who their mother is kind of a thing, like,
Yeah,
we're gonna get to some music part. This is the music part of the show. There, that comment. There you
don't
go.
tell me Frank Beard's gone. When did this happen? Today.
He says today, yeah.
Oh man, He's the drummer who never had a beard of the ZZ Top. Um,
Okay,
if
thanks
I'm
for
correct.
filling the people in that didn't know.
If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that's right. Method oil is worth researching. Yep.
Oh,
Charlie, Charlie wants to play a little bugger with his toy. Good on you, buddy. Take it up and show mum. That's it. Yeah.
go
This is
upstairs.
your. Come on, over here. Good boy. Go see mum. Good boy. He's just staring at me. He's giving me the eagle eye. He's hovering over his toy. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's gone. Charlie, we're trying to do a YouTube show here, mate. For anyone with dogs at home, I apologise because he will just say I run this live for research, and we check it all out. He will hear that squeak and look at the TV and go, "Where's that coming from? Who's that?"
Exactly.
He's drum tech. He's continuing on. Oh yeah. All right. Well, Andy was up to date on the. That's sad news. Oh, so Grey Wolf Outdoors. Good to see you, mate. Charlie, Charlie, come on, buddy. Want a treat? Go see your mother. She'll give you a treat. Take it upstairs. Yeah, seriously. I'll have a treat. Why, yeah. Dog treats are beautiful. Guess what I got? Didn't know how long I was going to do here.
Is it the jelly beans you were talking about?
Yep. Get the
That one
glucose.
looks super yummy. Was it like a cream soda? What's the flavor of that one?
It's white. I got no idea. Oh.
I know.
Charlie, please. Listen here, my son, my child. I love you, little boy. Why do dogs bring you something, and when you go get it, they move it away, and then you come back, they will, and then you go, and they move it away. Hey, Charlie. Oh, here it goes. He's too smart. He won't fall for the trick. Oh, please, Charlie.
They are simply inviting you, Jonesy, to play a game of keep away or tug of war, managing you. They
He
have
is
the
the
control.
he is the boss. I tell you what, he knows if he picks something up in his mouth, he's already worked this out. He picks up a bit of plastic, or he picks up something that someone's dropped, and he holds it in his mouth and he looks at you, and then you reach to get it, and he will say, "No, you're not having it," and he'll go, "Not touching that." And then he waits for the magic word to be said. Charlie, would you like a treat? And then he drops it and walks straight to the treat. We got a jar, and he sits there and looks at the jar. We take the lid off, get him a treat, give it to him, pick up whatever he was playing with, whether it's a bit of timber or whatever, and dispose of it. And he's happily eating. He's trained us very well. He has. We haven't trained him. He's trained us. Charlie, oh man, I hear it come through my headphones. Charlie.
Oh my goodness. So let's see. It's Tuesday here. Did everyone have a good weekend, or do you have things coming up this week? What else you guys want to talk about?
He'll cry now because I got it.
Mm,
Who's got one of these anyway?
that's some ugly looking toy.
Hey, it's not squeaking. Ooh. You take the squeaker out.
That's
Oh,
what my dog did all the time. He would just chew a slit in it and rip the squeaky out.
all right, ready? It's not squeaking. Go for it. Okay, so now he's looking at it. Play by play. He's treading on it, and nothing's happening. He's saying, "Why isn't this squeaking to me?"
I don't even remember what I did over the weekend. Sunday was cook day. I did a kitchen day, and today was cook day for that
Right,
other
sorry about
household that I cook for. Sorry about what?
sorry. Oh, the distraction is good now. He's playing with it, and it's not
Oh,
squeaking.
I was just filling the sound time.
Yeah. Well, my weekend, Saturday walk,
Mhm,
Saturday afternoon. Um, what to do? I filmed a little bit.
mhm,
I gardened without filming. You know how
mm.
everyone like producing or filming a video. It just takes so long if you want to do a project. You want to garden or
Yep,
something. It's just forever. You're stopping. You got to move the camera. Stopping. You got to do this. Stopping.
and then
You
you
got
gotta
to do that.
talk
Yeah, and then like a half-hour job will take you like 2 hours if you're going to make a video.
double at least, yeah.
It's
It's
crazy.
true,
But
everybody. It's a real
the life,
commitment.
the struggle is real in YouTube world.
Because then you have the argument in your head with yourself of, "I need to go do this job. I should film it." So then you don't do it, and then you go, "Well, I need to just get this job done." But then I'm gonna be guilty feeling if I don't film it, and it's like, I'm supposed to be
Well,
enjoying this hobby.
did you? If no one's really commented on this, but if you watch the video of me whippersnippering the lawn, I got to a certain spot and the cord ran out.
Mhm.
So I went down and fixed the cord, and I went back and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to cut it, get it done. And I finished it really quickly. And then I got the camera and said, well, this has turned out to be a really nice job. And look at this, it's done. But
Mhm.
if you watch from when the cable was run out, and then when I come back after that, the job was like, there was heaps more to do. And it was good. I'm really enjoying that battery powered.
'Cause it's light,
Yeah. Oh, we
and
can
you
whip
just
it.
do this to start it? Were the 2 points I got out of the video.
Yeah, you squeeze. Once you squeeze the side and pull the trigger, you don't have to hold the side, and then you just, man, it's,
Um, I put a bunch of fun comments on that video about onion weed.
I, yeah, you did say it looks good or something. I vaguely remember seeing that before I left for work.
I gave business ideas. I gave plant
Okay,
facts.
I
I
forgot
gave
that. I've been busy. Yesterday
Yeah.
was a huge day for me. Like I was out of the house from 5 a.m. to like 9 o'clock, basically, when I come back at PM. It was and the drive. You know when you do these drives and you're in the dark and the headlights, and then you realize you really do appreciate cleaning the inside of your windscreen. Oh, the glare and the gunk on your screen, and just sort of oh, what's and and there the wildlife. I mean, the roadkill, unbelievable. And we passed an accident. There was a car rolled over, and we had to stop. But there was other people there before us that said there's nothing we could do. Just we're waiting on the ambulance. So we kept going because we had to be somewhere at a certain time. People just drive on these windy. You've seen my videos of winding roads, like in Tasmania.
I
Everything's sort
know.
of. Some people drive these roads and they think they've done it time and time again. It could be dew, it could be ice, it could be black ice, it could be a wallaby something jumps out in front of them, a rock fall comes down the side, and next minute, you know, you're in a lot of strife unless you're, keeping your eyes open. But it was, he's hit the side of the rock wall, and then he was in a 4-wheel drive Hilux, raised up for camping and stuff, and then he's rolled onto the roof, and then come to a crunching end, and he was out of the car, sitting down. He had aches and pains all over the place. But if you see the car, you go, "Oh, he's lucky to be still around." It was funny.
So he took himself out of the vehicle. He didn't get projected out.
No, yes, the people took him out.
Okay.
People were worried that there was a fuel leak and maybe the car
Correct.
might.
Yeah.
So they physically, he was complaining, "Oh, might have a fracture or something," and I don't know. Should you leave me? Leave me. So leave me in the car, and some guy. Anyway, all good.
That's one of the things that saved Mark was it landed on all four tires instead of landing on its roof because he sat bleeding for
Oh,
2, 3
really?
hours before he was found. He would have died if it was
Oh,
on its
wow.
roof. Fun fact.
Yes. I said to this.
Ooh.
I said
We
to
do
this person.
okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I said to this person who was a passenger in the car yesterday. Things. I believe things happen for a reason. Things get put in front of you. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah, things get put in front of you, and you get a choice to either go left, go right, like whichever direction or whichever choice you make is up to you, and go with your gut instinct. Like if you think this is what you should do, just do it. And if it's wrong, you can always go back and do another, do it some other way. But yes, and there's always them little one-liners coming out there from Serena. But and she was saying different things too, like this happened to my life, and what I chose to do this. And I said, "Is it going good for you?" And she said, "It's fantastic." And I said, "Well, yeah, that is absolutely great." But we're having this deep and meaningful conversation on this, 3-hour drive home. And would you like me to share something to the screen?
I would like to talk about that if you're ready.
I am ready.
So we have Grey Wolf Outdoors Homestead saying, Shawnee, I found Miss Chrissy and me a hanging wandering Jew houseplant, and this thing is big. Someone put it out for free. So I'm asking, is it like this style? Is it like more purpley? This is the plant you're talking about, right? That's beautiful. I want one. I wonder which kind you have. Maybe it's this green and white variegated one. So let's see if I stop sharing, can you still hear me okay?
I can.
Because we had
No,
errors the last time.
no, I can hear. Oh yeah, echoes. Yep. No, it's all sounding good.
It's huge, but some of the plant broke off. Ooh, you should totally propagate that. Yeah, root the snips and then more purple. The more, okay. When I get my new house, I'm putting that on my list. I want one of those.
Ah, Shawnee, the plant. Yeah.
I
People hoard all sorts of things. Plants are Shawnee's curse.
I was
She's
doing
into.
my house meeting today, and I was walking out of the house. We have one staircase built to get people in and out, and the driveway was rocked, so that was done. And then I said, "Oh, I wonder what I'll put here." And the person was like, "It's called grass." And I said, "No, I need to put a bush or something here." And they were like, "You're possessed."
Yes, that's correct.
I'm
Yeah,
perfect.
enthusiastic, I should say. A bit like
Yes, it was
Jake,
funny.
our friend Jake.
Oh,
Uh,
Jake the gardener? I know what's next. What's on the schedule to harvest next over
no,
there? I don't even know.
his next video is he's saying because it's coming into winter.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, we're going to have a very similar weather. We
Transition?
probably we're not going to get the heat that they got. Believe it or not, they were getting hotter summers in England than what we're getting here. But he sent me a lovely email. He's just saying I can't wait to see what grows in Tasmania, and he's fascinated by someone from the other side of the planet can physically watch him and then go, that was great, mate, blah, blah, blah. And then he comes to hear that part of YouTube for him has just started to go.
It's
Like
way cool.
he's
Yeah.
brand new, like he's new to the game, and he's got a lovely young daughter as well who follows him around now and again into the greenhouse
Yeah, I saw.
and clips a few things and pulls a few weeds, and sometimes the weeds are plants. So
Yes, I've been there. He's got to keep teaching him. I'm so happy to hear all the progress Janet has made because, when we see all of our community in the chat repetitively through these conversations through the years, where, we get to learn about what's going on. And so it's fantastic that that leaky room is going bye-bye and it's for a better reason to have more room from the dogs. And then I think she said fence for plants or something. So that's super cool.
yeah, it's it is like backyard rooms. Have you like? I know you got gardens, you got big plans for gardens, but are you going to have like a spot where, okay, in the afternoon sun in the middle of summer, I want to have this little table and chair here with this hedge or this structure or this plant that I'm going to be sitting around? Have you got
Inside or
things
outside?
no, outside,
I
outside
haven't, I've
rooms?
already built that.
Oh,
I could
good.
send you a picture. Yeah.
And or do a video. Better still, show the world.
Oh, I could share with everybody.
That's it.
Yeah, I already have a spot for that. I was in it today, sitting.
And
We
it's
kind of
good to
built a
see.
lot of the outside stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's good to see Bill giving a bit of gardening advice and Skip some getting some tips and tricks. This is more of a hangout today. We usually
Yep.
do our serious gardening and YouTube stuff on my Saturday, Shawnee's Friday night.
Yeah, it's a
And
regular thing, guys. Have you been there? Have you seen it?
yeah, we're going to be, and we're going to structure them a little bit better with the titles and probably I should do a better job on the thumbnails. I usually put a nice picture of Shawnee doing this.
I don't like any of that. Yeah. And so any feedback would be great from those watching in the live or in the replay and on what we could do to make it a little better for you guys.
Most definitely. And anyone in the chat, if you've seen any of the videos that I've put out for Outback Tasmania, what do you want to see more of, or what do you want to see a change, or do you want to see something different, or do you want to see more structure, or is it more? I'm enjoying doing the journey of fixing this property into a garden. You're going to see it step by step, video by video, and that's basically the way I'm looking at the channel. I know a channel like that's never going to get a million views and it's never going to be super duper popular, but in the process of doing this, there will be a how to do something, and it will be a review of a chainsaw or a whippersnipper or a garden tool. There's going to be that sort of stuff. Look what I got from Temu this week. Is it junk or is it the real deal? That sort of video.
I still think you should order seeds on Etsy. Oh wait, you probably can't do that because you're
No,
in
we had that
Tasmania.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Unless
Western
it's a
Australia.
supplier in, so if it's a supplier in Tasmania,
Oh, there would
then it's
be.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what sort of seeds do you think I should be aiming for? Or just going for whatever's
So
supposed to be in it?
if you want something for you, or if you want something weird and it's like, there's no way this is real. Are we gonna order this? Okay. Like, which side of the video do you want it to be? Purposeful or unique and crazy and bizarre?
Well, being in the YouTube game, unique and crazy and bizarre is usually the winner. But
Yeah, but
like
that's
the old
money,
saying,
you know.
yeah, I watched another gardening video this morning about the video was titled "How to Grow Giant Onions," and I thought, oh, that's pretty interesting. I'll watch this, and this lovely lady sitting on a glass little table.
All I see is giant onion stuff coming out of UK now, right now. And when I say giant, I mean giant. Like,
Yeah,
here's
yeah,
my
yeah.
onion.
They were good. He's going to a show. At the end of his video, he said he's off to a show to he needs it to be 5 pounds. I think that's what he said. It can't enter the show without being 5 pounds or over.
And there's like a best dressed class
Okay.
for onions. And can I say one more thing before you get the mic back? Is that okay? So there was the fairs here in the state have competitions for best grown produce or canned good or whatever it is. And they had these strict rules about it had to be on this like styrofoam white plate thing to present it to be judged. And so this person brought the winning onions in, and some little judge, master gardener, was like, "You should put it in this box. Why don't you display them in this box?" Even though the rule book said it had to be on this white styrofoam thing, but the onions were too big to fit, so they just needed another one, if you're asking me. And so they go through the judging process, and the judge wrote a tag and sticks it to the front of it and goes, "Improper display." And he didn't get to win because this other judge totally sabotaged him. And I'm like, drama.
Jeez. Well, I know. Life's meant to be challenged, and there's all sorts of. Yeah, see you, Skip. Good to see you, mate. Heading off to bed. Oh, yeah. Wow, it's getting up to midnight. Yeah, life's meant to be challenged. I would not have been disappointed. I would have been actually proud to say, well, you know what? My onions were that big they couldn't even go on these stupid plates.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I would have made that a like a video on how or a post or something, like this is how I was judged incorrectly because they said I had to do this.
It was in the Minnesota gardening group is how I got a hold of it, and they said they did complain to, like, the board or whatever, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know. Life's meant to be tested, and would you put yourself into that situation? Do you want to have ribbons on the wall
No.
and little trophies to say
I don't wanna have to have a crop grown, to have it done and ready for when the fair is, and then I hate lines, I hate
Yeah.
groups, I hate other people telling me what to do, I like control,
Yeah.
I like me time, I like privacy.
I'm going to cut that out and put that out in a post.
So I'm on YouTube.
Well, I get told that all the time. You're trying to stay away from people, but you're out on YouTube. And then my answer to that is I'm sitting in a room all by myself. There is nobody close by me, and people are hanging out.
Welcome to the stream. Let's see, MXTT 704. Good to see you. Make sure you are subscribed. We're trying to get to 300 tonight.
He's subscribed. He's come over from the old Shuba chat, and thank you for coming in, my friend. We're just we're getting towards the end of this one. We've been going for nearly a couple of hours, which is fabulous. Obviously, chasing the watch hours. Anything that is subject to human judgment is open to corruption.
That's right. We're just a couple of friends hanging out. So if those in the chat have something you want to talk about, we could probably go there in most cases. Yeah. And if you haven't met me, I'm in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm in Tasmania, where the sun shines now
when
and
it
again.
Wants to.
That's right.
He's having a rain day. That's why he's here, hanging out with all of us.
Yeah, I thought when I was at home today, I thought, you know what am I going to do? I will go into the garden. I went into the greenhouse. I done a bit of tidy up. I got a misty little sprayer thing now. I don't know if that's good or bad. For the tomatoes, I put the misty sprayer into the dirt, like not actually onto the leaf. So I'm wetting the soil. Mm-hmm. But for the peas and the beans that aren't even sticking their heads out,
So there's a point to that. You have a seed in the topsoil, and so you're watering from above to make sure this part is watered. But when you have a fully mature plant and you're in the pot, it's good to bottom water because the roots are in the bottom of the pot and they'll suck up the water from the tray versus overhead watering, is my 2 cents.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, I have put solid trays in there, and you know how I've got those, what are they called? The cardboardish, the ones you sow the seed in, and then you put it directly into the whole lot directly into the ground where you want it.
Peat pot, yeah.
Yeah, all those ones. Um, some of the peas, like the big coconut husk ones that I put out, I left them outside. Some of the peas ones there are not are not even coming out. There's two of them are working, and three of them aren't. So, and they all got planted on the same day, out of the same seed packet. Like, what's going on there?
Well,
And got this.
and you were counting seeds the other day, and you were like, "I got gypped. There wasn't
Oh
even
yeah,
enough in the packet."
that's right. I love that. And then I told them down at the shop. I was just hoping they'd say, "Well, here's another packet. Take it home," but they didn't. They said, "Oh, well, mention that to the management."
Right.
Yeah, band comps for one. Oh man, band comps. That's a dodgy one. Band comps for one. Yeah, and it appears judges in their county fairs. Well, it's the same thing like band competitions where there's a big gig on and the winner of this area goes into the semi-finals and then the other areas and then the winner of the final gets to perform at this massive concert. And I'm telling you, some bands sound fantastic, but they just don't look the part. Like they don't look. That's what they want.
Okay. Like there's a mixed message, is what you're saying?
Oh, no, they want to sell an artist as a. They want them to win the prize because they look good and what the
Oh.
packaging will look good instead of the music will sound good.
Like branding versus content. Okay.
Exactly. And Charlie's just giving me the saddest look, and he's walking upstairs, leaving his toy behind him because it's
What?
not going squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah, he must have popped a hole in the it's this little mechanism inside that has air like a pillow with a little sound thing at the end. If you've ever taken one apart before, and he might have popped a hole in it.
Yeah, which is I actually bought him that one a year ago for his last birthday.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's lasted a year because he had one before that, and
Mhm.
he was all upset because it stopped squeaking. And then I said to the daughter, "Where?" She said, "Where'd you get that?" And I said, "This shop." She said, "Go back there and get him another one for his birthday." And we went down there when he was 3, and we bought him jackets and coats. He gets more presents than the kids used to get. He's very well spoiled. Just remember that, Andy. He's spoiled.
Mhm.
Okay.
I haven't bought my dog or cat anything. We're on a budget.
No, well, I should be too. To be honest with you, it's a thing about watching your pennies at the moment to make sure everything's covered over the next few months. I've got a few things happening, and if I was, look, this is if I was a coach coaching me, I would say, one, you need a decent computer, mate. You can't do this without having the gear. It's like opening a shop and you haven't got no supplies in the store. What's the point of doing it? And the second thing would be you need microphones to be out in the public when you're walking around. You need to. I just need to get the. I know what I need, but I'm just putting those resources into other things at the moment. Where if I really wanted to, I'd buy new computers, new cameras, new microphones. Not these ones. I'd probably update this microphone to the wireless Rode and connect it directly to the desk, which is what our good friend over there at Spursland in New South Wales.
Hotspur hippie?
That's the one, that legend himself. His name's Paul. I was
Paul.
giving
Okay.
him, I was giving him a hard time about his name is Paul. There's a lot of Pauls around when he was a kid at school, and he went to. I said, yeah, because there was a lot of John, Paul, George, and Ringos, and he just went. He sort of smiled, because the Beatles were hugely popular at the time, and he's in England, so
Mhm.
I'm sure he got named that way. Hey, what are you doing now?
Randy is here. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Randy. Good
Trying
to
to
see
think of
you.
what you just were talking about because I feel like I had something to say and I lost it. I got to write things down. Hmm.
Yeah, it's Charlie, what are you doing, buddy?
Welcome into the stream. Are we gonna hit our
Um,
300 subs before we end the live? We're at 299, Jonesy. We
oh,
need
we're
one
right at the
more.
end. Are we at 299? Really?
We need one
One.
more.
Oh man. Well, I'm amazed we actually got to there. What do you got,
Well,
buddy?
one night at a time together, we'll get this done.
Yeah. I tell you what, the shorts are working for me slowly, like every
Mhm.
day. Let me say, if you want subscribers, put shorts out in a 12-hour intervals. Put them out in the morning, put them out at the night, and then just watch your channel slowly grow up with your subscribers. I've learnt that, and it's actually working very, very well. Charlie.
I'm interested to see if we see less
Yep.
shorts after like we go through the change, right? So after February 1st, it gets all serious. I'm interested to see if there's less of a shorts influx or if people still gonna do it just because why not, right? Um, just
Yeah.
because of the new rules, yeah.
Well, you know, and congratulations, you're almost at 2K, are you? You're getting up there as well.
Okay, we just hit 300.
Oh,
Play the
that.
music. That's right.
Ba-da-da-ba. Yeah, congratulations, Shawnee Graves, for putting in a big effort.
We
Yeah.
um we are on our way to 2,000 subs. That is correct, Jonesy. I was hoping to hit there by the new year.
Um, well, good luck. I reckon you'll get there because you're doing a good thing. I've just locked Charlie out of the room.
Oh, that's why the barking started. Okay.
Yeah. Janet, there's no limit on shorts, but if you put more shorts out, YouTube only posts you push along one sort of one. If you put like two or three out, it just doesn't seem to work, and it's just a bit like if you look at my videos, I got one shorts. I got one that's got like 30 views, and then the next one's got like 1,000 views, another one's got 1,200 views, and then there's another one that's got 12 views or something like that. There's a big gap. Open source. Is that your server? Well, thank you very much.
See, I was
Appreciate it.
confused. I was like, what does that question mean, Janet?
Oh,
More context.
for the shorts.
What does the time limit short question mean? Yeah,
No,
that's I was
like I said, I put them out in a 12-hour interval because you get pushed along. If you put them out in one, like if you put two or three out, YouTube usually grabs onto one and shows that one and doesn't show the others. So that's the way I see it. Anyway, that's the way it's working for me. So definitely put one out in the morning and one out in the evening. And if you want to put more out, good luck. You can put them out, and it could work for other people. I don't know, but for me, I get a nice little run on the one or two and the nature videos. I like the nature videos. Can you make them a little
so
longer?
the max is
Yeah.
3 minutes. So yeah,
All right.
he can do more if you want.
I can, but there's a trick to this as well, right,
Right.
Janet?
There's too
Uh,
long in
uh,
Shortland.
yeah. So if you do, hang on for a sec.
So while Jonesy's sorting that out, I was trying to do a different type of thing with my shorts, like a little lesson in it, instead of just, oh, here's some nature sounds and garden pictures, right? And somebody had came up to me and was like, "Oh, I really love how it's just whatever's in your garden." And then I had switched to these, I'm trying to do a whole lesson in the short, and I have to go back and see like what responded well. But
Yeah.
I also have to make a choice on am I doing shorts at all next year?
Yeah. Well, this if you're doing shorts to make money, it definitely won't. You won't get 10. is it 20 million you need to do in 90 days, which is
Right.
absolutely ludicrous. Let me just get that out there.
I'm not doing that.
No, and I'm doing shorts for subscribers, and that's the way I see it. And I have done. You might as well keep doing the shorts until February the 1st, because
Yes.
you might as well take their pennies while they're going to give them to you.
And it's like, will I still be chasing the subscriber number? We're gonna get into systems this week, and these subscribers don't matter as a number when you get to a certain point, and I don't know. We'll see what happens on the channel. 302, Jonesy.
I'm just refreshing. Oh man, I'd like to thank the wonderful people of the live. Absolutely amazing. And for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, like I know this is, but I've done the math, and I need 6 every day. Which once you do one good video and it spirals and you get
Attention.
like 30 or 40
Yep.
subscribers out of that one video. So I'm hoping to have that sort of thing.
And okay, so in the shorts talk, I have three shorts right now that get viewed every day, it feels like. Like, there are 4,000 views, which is huge for me. One is about Egyptian walking onions, one is about asparagus, and one is about how to know when a butternut squash is ready to pick. And so I'm
Yeah,
gonna try and build a
butternut pumpkin.
very funny. I'm gonna try and build a long form on that 2 topics at least. One's the Egyptian walking onions and one is the asparagus, to see what happens, because people are looking for them and they're getting watched all the time, right? That whole evergreen thing.
Yep. And I'll do a few of them. Uh, I'll do a few of them for you, Janet. I'll do a longer one and a shorter one just for you, JP. So look forward to that. When you see the one that goes for a minute, it's going to be all filmed for that suggestion. And then we'll check the numbers and we'll review that in about a week or so. But that's the plan.
That's right. First tier is 500 subs for memberships, fan funding, and shopping, which
Well,
is great.
it is. And to be honest with you, I'm at over 2,000 watch hours now. So I wasn't nowhere near there when I first kicked off. Being serious about trying to get to the 4K. And then when they brought the new 8K thing in, I sort of went, oh, well, I have to really do it. And then I realized I'm on a month's holiday or 3 weeks holiday, or I'm away for a number of days. Whether I can play with YouTube while I'm away, I do not think I will.
Mm.
But
That's why the goal is by Christmas.
the goal's gone for Christmas. Yeah, the present to myself is to work hard to get there. And you're welcome, JP. You're a good
Well,
supporter.
and if you've never done this before, Jonesy's done this 3 times already, there's a review process. So, like, you click the button and then there's a waiting time, and it could take 2 weeks. So we gotta get locked in way
Well,
before.
that's a good question to know. If your review goes in before the first, like the smart thing to do will get to 500 and 3,000, lock that in, and then last time I done this, I locked it in at the first stage, and then as soon as I got to that review at the end, but imagine the amount of people pushing for that review middle of January, like wanting to get it done, because I don't want to get 8,000. I want to get it at 4,000. So there'd be millions of people all around the world pushing to try to get content out. There'll be live streams all over the world. People that know this is a good way of getting watch hours, which is fabulous. And it's a good way to communicate with your subscriber base as well. So it's absolutely wonderful. Sean has just dropped, but we have come to the time frame which I sort of suffering succotash. She says. Bobby comes in with, I didn't grow onions this year because I haven't. I have blown over every year for 6 years, but we've never had the wind this year. So there's that. What the heck's tabernacle? Anyway, I've been going for over 2 hours and 10 minutes. We've got 12 wonderful people still in the chat, maybe even more that are just hanging out. I'd like to thank each and every one of you, wonderful people, for coming in and showing a little bit of support, watching for watch hours. Don't forget, you get a chance, Shawnee Grows will be live Thursday, 9 p.m. Central. Thursday. Tell us the last time. Who went camping? Yeah, thanks for having me. My computer kicked me out. Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't me. Here we go. Shawnee Grows will be live 9 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. Great gardening conversation if you're into that stuff, and great personality and great people as well. We will be live again on Friday at, is it 10 or is it 9? I think it's 10 p.m. Or it could be 9. I don't know. We'll have to work that out. I know it's 1 o'clock my time. So to everybody out there, stay safe and have a great day. Have a great night. And thank you again. And my new friend there, thank you, brother, for popping by. Until I see you all on the next live, this is Radio Jonesy. Ciao for now. Judy May, thank you very much for popping in.